Legend of Total War here, and today we've got a saving a disaster situation playing as the Hunts Martial Expedition going up against Sentinels of Zeddy. So, he's just about to finish off this faction, and then, boom, all of a sudden, rite of primeval glory army. It's only turned 28, it's on very hard difficulty. Now, in the late campaign, when they pop down the rite of primeval glory, it's not that big of a deal. But this army here is not equipped to deal with it at all. That's going to be extremely difficult to win, and that's why he sent it in, because he gave it a shot, and this is where we are. Okay, so what he wanted to do was basically capture the Golden Colossus. Now, when he captured the Golden Colossus, these guys here attacked it, because over the end turn they're going to move to like here or whatever, and then these guys came back and attacked him and couldn't win it. But we're not going to do that because there is an easier way to beat a Rite of Primeval Glory army. Now, I only do this if I feel like I've got no other options, and I kind of feel like I don't have any other options. So what we're going to do is bait them into doing something that seems stupid, but gives them a huge disadvantage. Okay? So this guy here, I'm just going to move him up to need to get to the Chamber of Visions. We can't quite reach it. Come over there. Keep Marcus Wolfheart hidden there. That's actually quite helpful that he's there. Okay. And we're going to demolish the Sentinels of Zeddy building. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let them recapture it. Because the Lizardmen Rite of Primeval Glory army is absolutely awful at defending walled cities. They're just terrible at it. So that's what we're going to get them to do. Because yeah, if you fight them out in the field in the early game, you're basically guaranteed to lose. Not guaranteed, but they're very difficult to defeat. I mean, these are literally tier 5 units. That's not easy to deal with tier 0 units. Even like a couple of cannons aren't going to be enough to kill even one of them. So we got to come up with a situation to solve it. Now, I saw that you got this other army over here. You don't have any other enemies, so I had to look diplomatically. You've only got the Sentinels of Zeddy. We should focus on that for the time being. So, I mean, it's kind of a shame to disband Hellstorm rocket batteries because they're so good, but you're hemorrhaging cash, so we got to get rid of this. Now, since this guy isn't... Oh no, they can't get to Sentinels of Zeddy in one turn, so this is fine. Just stay there. I want you to recruit some more archers. And let's see... So you're not taxing this region, but you can. Building that up. Let me just see what else you're doing. In terms of construction, everything seems fine. I would just say there's probably a bit of overexpansion here. Like, these settlements, if anybody declared war on you, you're screwed. But I think what he did, and again, this is totally fine, is he basically, not beelined it, but conquered his way towards the Sentinels of Zeddy. Because that's what I did in my This is Total War campaign. Because this is the best province in the game to own in the early game in Lustria. Because it's so difficult for the AI to attack it. They can only come through this way. They can't jump in the underway from here to here, I don't think. Unless they've got like a lot of extra movement. And these guys here are really even if they're at war with you, they're pretty passive. So it's just a good place to hide and get things built up, because tier 1 on upper difficulties is just completely like wet noodle. All the units just suck, and you just gotta wait until those settlements get built up a bit, and this is a good place to do it. Alright, I think that's good for the turn here. We're making a decent amount of money. We can just wait for them to... We'll just set the trap. Now, they might recruit at the same time, but they're only going to get skinks. So, it's not that big of a deal. But yeah. The Rite of Primeval Glory armies, the easiest way to beat them is if they're inside of a walled settlement. Because that way you only need to beat them once, and they're super passive. Like, the reason why they're so dangerous is because of their aggression. Alright, so, yep, just leave them there.
Scout leader.
Now, if we go and capture the Golden Colossus right now, then they'll probably come back and attack us. They'll, you know, because it's an easy target. Let them come over here first. Let them retake it. And it's only a tier 2 settlement. You've got enough growth, so you can easily build it back up. That's not a problem at all. But I'll use the growth here just so, like, you will have enough growth to get this back up to tier 2 quite easily. But let's just get started on that. And yeah, as long as nobody else declares war on us in the meantime. So this one here. Hang on, can you make it back there? Yeah, okay. Just get some more archers, because we're just gonna need like loads of ammo. But I don't think we need. Oh, you know what? Another lord would actually be really handy. I know it'll increase our supply lines by a fair bit, but
Huntsman General.
Oh, I don't have enough money. But yeah, a huntsman has enough ammo to like kill a carnosaur, whereas an archer probably doesn't. So we've already got essentially 2 huntsmen, 3 if you include her. That will be fine. We'll be fine. I'll just get archers. I don't want to completely blow out your economy just to do this, especially since I'm setting what I think is a really good trap. Just let him do it. Just let him take it back. Okay.
The Empire have authority here.
Oh yeah, you definitely don't want that. Yeah, probably go with that. Need that money from ports, even though I'm pretty sure you've only got 1. But, okay. So, now. We lose this battle on purpose. Oh no! I lost the battle! What will I do? I know, I'll attack them back.
No greater marksman. We'll handle this with clout, comrades. Let's get this done.
And they can only do a Rite of Primeval Glory army once every 40 turns. So, well, let's take them out. Alright. Flame shot. Whatever, doesn't really matter. Okay, let's do this.
For the Empire!
Now, if I recall, this is actually a very easy settlement type to attack. Yeah, there's huge blind spots. Blind spots, not splots. That's usually like the best place to stand, but it depends on where our reinforcements are coming from. Over this side. Okay. They don't have that much infantry, so they probably could put troops up there. Alright, here's what we'll do. Oh, but there's trees in the way. Alright, Marcus is useless at tanking the towers because he is Stalker. Same thing with you. Make sure everybody's off fire at will.
Ready to fire!
Okay.
By Ulrich's wrath!
Should just be basic towers. But yeah, it's best that they shoot at the heroes. Okay. Alright, bounce of power is not as bad as what it said. It's actually pretty good now. But we still gotta deal with these towers, so let's just see how we go. Wait, where'd they spawn that?
Which target, General?
Right on the handgunners. Just want to break them without wasting too much ammo. So yeah, that's another thing with these sieges. Well, they've got the Feral Cold One's ability. They're kind of like Menace Belows, except they can't warp bomb them. In the middle of a field battle, that's extremely distracting. So they pop that down while you're in the middle of shooting them, and it's just stopping your guys from shooting, and then they're getting close, kill you. But in a siege situation, they use up all their Feral Cold Ones, and then that's it. That's just the end of it. But yeah, don't waste any ammo there. Not sure if it's a good idea to put Marcus in front of the cannons, but do what you gotta do. Okay, make sure they're not on fire at will as well. We don't want to be wasting ammunition prematurely.
Show us the foe!
But yeah, if in the early game you go up against a Rite primeval glory army and you have more than one walled settlement and it looks like they're about to take it and you don't feel like you can fight them out in the field, let them take a city. Especially if you're a strong missile based faction like Skaven or whatever. It's so much easier to beat them when they're just not doing anything. It's kind of like catching them when they're asleep. Now, if the AI like just charged out of the walls here, I wouldn't do this at all. But they don't do that. They don't do it. I've never seen it happen. They only do that with flying units, and you can't get flying dinosaurs unless you count pterodons, which don't scare me. So yeah, you don't want to waste ammunition here on them, because these are not dangerous units. So what if they kill 5? Right now our arrows are worth more than our men. Although to be honest, each man is carrying arrows. Some of them are going to die. And also another thing is that because they jump in straight away, when you shoot them, you're going to get some friendly fire. Alright, I think they only get 2, but I can't remember. Are they going to pop down another one? Let's just wait and see. No. Oh, yep, they're popping down another one. They popped it down on him. Alright, that's totally fine. Just get him to wait. No. Nope, that's bad. Shit. Oh, I have this. No, I don't want to use that with this right now. It's alright. Okay, we just charge at them, they should break. They don't do very much damage. So yeah, our crew's fine. Alright, that's the last of it. No big deal.
At your service! Yes, sir!
So how many did they kill? 5. Alright, no big deal.
Missile troops! We are Sigmar's heirs!
Alright, now let's get the cannons over here. These trees in the way are a bit of a problem. Want to make a breach there. And also start getting our lords and stuff over here. But although we should probably use their ammo last, we should use the archers' ammo first. There's a few javelin men over here, and rather than waste my ammunition shooting them, I'll instead waste their ammo, because they don't have much, on somebody that they're basically going to do no damage to. And that way I don't even need to focus on them. Because this is what I want to be going for, the dinosaurs. There we go. That doesn't take long. Because those javelins could do a lot of damage to our archers, because we will have to get fairly close to the wall. You know what, it might have actually been better to put some of these archers in the other army, because they've actually got more range there. Save the huntsman for last. Like, use up our crap units first. Alright, let's actually just not this very second. Just let's get these archers over here first and start shooting. Probably best to go for this. Actually, no, go for the Carnosaur first. Take out their best units. And go right up to the wall, and they'll just stare at us. But legend, I wanted to fight them honorably. Yes, going up against dinosaurs on turn 30, very honorable behavior from the AI. You should also fight them exactly the same way. Yeah. Alright. And if they come back, we'll just kill them. Also, we got a limited time here. We'll easily win this within the timer. That's bullshit, I thought this was gonna be difficult. Well, this is the great thing. Next time you find yourself in this situation, you don't have to send it to me. You'd be like, you do this yourself. Give a man a cheese, and he plays a campaign for a day. Teach a man to cheese, and he never sends you another disaster campaign again. So we are massively gaining the advantage here. And the good thing here is that we only need to win. We don't have to kill them all. Like if it's a field battle, you kind of need to kill them. So I'll oftentimes like shoot at shattered units just so I don't have to fight them in the next battle. But this one here, they lose, they're out. Completely. Alright. So, some of these guys must have just been a little bit obstructed. Yeah. Start bringing in the next wave. But yeah, you could kind of get the picture of how long it would take to actually kill them out in the field with this kind of army. Like, it's just not feasible. We'd take absurd amounts of damage and probably still end up losing. Honestly, I think the Rite of Primeval Glory, right, should be locked a little bit later. Until a bit later in campaign. It's just, the AI gets them way too early and it's kind of unfair. Like, I can deal with it, but a lot of people can't. With, you know, without resorting to these sort of things. I mean, if the AI can't survive 30 turns against you, it kind of deserves to die. That being said, you as the Lizardmen can do this as well, and I have done that. Where people are on the verge of defeat and then just pop down a Rite of Primeval Glory and then it's not instant save, but it helps. Now, even if we did lose this, we should have enough movement to not lose, but run out of time. We should have enough time to, enough movement to withdraw and then make the attack again the exact same turn. And even if we didn't, we've still damaged them enough that if they were to sally out, like, we've got the advantage now. So a lot of people will say to these sort of battles, this is why I put the timer on. Honestly, the timer makes it easier for me. Because if we fight the battle again, they're still going to have the same destruction on the walls. And I get all my ammo back. I wish there was a don't move button. Alright. Now let's get these three over here so they can shoot this way. Okay. I'm going to put the cannons. God, I wish there wasn't all these obstructions. Over here so they can shoot down the line here. Start clearing out these infantry. Alright. Any chance you guys could like get a good shot off on him? I know it's messy formation, but I just want them to hurry up. I'm not going to be able to use your special abilities, but that'll be fine. Alright, you lot come around over here, and we'll try to shoot them. Oh, she's shooting at him, I'll just let her do that. And her arrows are kind of homing. So balance of power's improved big time. Even if they were to sally out now, we've got them. Alright, kinda sucks that these trees are here, but let's just see how this goes. If you play your cards right with these cannons, you can do monstrous amount of damage. Oh yes! Yes! Oh, here we go. It's all about those angles. Oh. Alright, looks like they're about to come up on the wall. And in addition to this, we're also destroying the section of wall I wanted to demolish. And almost gone. Gone. Yeah, with arrows that move this way, that's pretty damn useful. She's really handy. So how many kills they got so far? Pretty good. Alright, looks like they're going to leave some dinosaurs there. How are we going to go about that? Well, I'll continue bombarding the wall here. Just for a little bit. But we are starting to run out of time. So it might be prudent to start cleaning up some of these ones here. Artillery is good at thinning them out, but not necessarily good at finishing the... Oh, never mind. Close victory. Oh, God. Whatever. Fuck you, game. Jesus Christ.
Take these home.
And it's done.
The expedition is eager.
They don't have enough time to recruit another army, and what you should do is have this guy force march here, so that he can launch the attack next turn and just have Marcus Wolfhart force march, because if you... It says he can reach it, but I've been in this position so many times now, chances are he might not be able to. But anyway, that just ensures next turn that you actually finish them off, and it's just done. And you can easily rebuild this back up to tier 2, it doesn't take that long. And we just resume from there. So, a little bit of a cost, but, you know, our army is in essentially perfect shape. We really took no damage, and you get some experience from it. They can't do that again, so that's just done and dusted without, you know, important units getting absolutely wrecked. Anyway, that's the end of this one, guys. Hope you learned something from this so that it can help you when dealing with the Rite of Primeval Glory army. If you do have the options available to you, let them capture a walled settlement, because they are stupidly bad at defending settlements. Anyway, that's the end of this one. Appreciate you, and I'll see you next time, fuckers.